What is a weak moment? A weak moment for me, and maybe it's different for you, but for me, a weak moment usually happens somewhere in the afternoon where I feel a slight drop in energy that I normally had. I have usually a pretty high level of energy in the morning, right when I wake up, all the way until the afternoon. And then in the afternoon, I sometimes feel a little bit of a dip in energy. And it's during those moments where I have lower willpower that I might end up scrolling on my phone through Instagram, or through TikTok, or I might just like Google something totally random and just end up like Googling a bunch of random thoughts in my brain. And I noticed that my brain looks for an ability to recharge. It looks for a way to not do something as difficult as what it normally has been doing through the day. So maybe I'm working the day or lifting weights or doing some chores or whatever, and it's looking for an opportunity to do something easier. And that is what I'm calling a weak moment. It's not really a weak moment. It's a moment where my mind and body is asking to recharge. And I think that in these moments, these quote unquote weak moments, desiring for recharge moments, I think these moments are opportunities to exhibit huge amounts of strength by giving in to the recharging in a very healthy way. So instead of scrolling, I think the best thing that I can do, or that you can do during these times, if you feel dips in energy in the afternoon or whenever you feel dip in energy, is to actually recharge in the right way. So what does recharging in the right way look like? It might look like laying down and just closing your eyes for 10 or 15 minutes with no stimulation. It might look like just laying down and reading a couple pages of a book and then staring at the ceiling. It might look like meditating for 20 minutes. It might look like taking a walk. It might look like drinking a glass of water and laying down on the couch and just staring at the ceiling. Just doing something that's like really, really easy. And I feel as if you do that, your brain actually recharges, and then you can get back to that state where you're in a higher willpower, higher energy, and go do the things that you want to do in the day and have a day that makes you feel better at the end of it. But if you end up scrolling, what happens is you end up feeling more tired than before you scrolled. Your mind was asking to recharge and you actually just depleted it further of energy. So the whole point of this video is twofold. It's to tell you that next time you feel a moment where your mind is weak and it wants to scroll, that is an opportunity to show strength by not scrolling. Because if you can avoid scrolling when your mind is tired, imagine what you can do when your mind is fully charged. You'll have this level of confidence to you that if I can resist, for me it's scrolling on Instagram and TikTok and Googling random stuff on Safari. Maybe for you it's Snapchat, watching a bunch of random Snapchats or compulsively checking your email or text messages, whatever it is for you. Sometimes I compulsively check my messages too, just scroll through my messages for no reason. Whatever it is for you, instead of scrolling, I'm just going to call it scrolling because that's what it is for most people, I think. If you can resist that, you're building up mental strength. And two, if you can actually do real recharging activities, maybe it's a walk even, to me that's even like more intense than just laying down. But just laying down, meditating, putting your feet up for a bit, drinking some tea mindfully, I think you'd find yourself actually a lot more recharged. So let me know in the comments what you think about this, because I want to know if you, and try it. Let me know if you can try it. My homework for y'all, I don't know why I say homework, but I watched this YouTube video the other day where the YouTuber is giving people homework. And I liked that because I want these videos to actually be helpful for people. Like, I want them to actually be useful in some way, shape, or form. Because if you're anything like me watching this video, you might be very, very into self-improvement. And it's easy for me to just watch a bunch of self-improvement videos and not necessarily do any tangible actions from them. But I do think there actually is some value in that, because I think just by listening and watching YouTube or watching self-improvement content, it's reprogramming your subconscious mind to choose better actions for you without you even realizing it. So I do think there is some value, but I think there's extreme value if you actually make a conscious effort to do something. So I'm going to give you a conscious task, which is later today or tomorrow or the next time you feel that your mind, or maybe you even catch yourself scrolling, stop immediately and go do something completely recharging. And maybe even set a timer on your phone for 15 minutes and say, I'm going to just go lay on the couch and look at the ceiling for 15 minutes. And if I feel like scrolling afterwards, I can. But I guarantee you, I guess they say there are no guarantees in life, but I'm pretty sure that if you spend 15 minutes staring at the ceiling, you're not going to want to scroll after. You're going to be energized. Or 15 minutes closing your eyes, taking a quick power nap, you're not going to want to scroll afterwards. So I thought I would share this. Please leave me a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this content. If not, no problem. Seriously, no problem at all. I appreciate you watching to the end. I want my content to reach people who it's helping. And if you didn't like my content, no hard feelings. But I do appreciate you watching to the end. And I will talk to y'all on the next one. I'm going to play some of the music I've been working on recently. And yeah, take care, y'all. Create a great day.
Let me out cause I'm feeling still crazy. I've been in and out of good moods lately. More and more I run, the more the shit chase me. Holds me down like some ankle weights that I can't see. Can't see. Said it holds me down like some ankle weights that I can't see. Let me out cause I'm feeling still crazy. I've been in and out of good moods lately. Don't feed me grapes, instead I want grape leaves. Deep work in a new place is the only thing that gon' save me. Free me, feed me, feed me. Art therapy, art therapy, that therapy. Art therapy heals me like a magic potion. Seals cracks up like some skin and lotion. Lifts me up like salt water in the ocean. Helps me back to center like the perfect caffeine dosage. Caffeine dosage.